We welcome you into a very special edition of the Northern Arizona Wranglers Roundup. We're pleased now to be joined by newly signed strong safety. I didn't want to put defensive back in there because, again, that's a very special position. Juantarius Bryant joining us here on the program. Juantarius, how are you? It's great to meet you, and we're excited to have you as part of the Northern Arizona Wranglers family.
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be part of Northern Arizona Wranglers family. I'm just as excited as y'all are.
JB, walk us through the process of you becoming a Northern Arizona Wrangler. How did that come to be? How did Coach Moss get in contact with you and make this all happen? And you are a part of a national championship organization now?
Man, it really started off with me, wanting to get back on the field and wanting to get a shot. I ended up I actually did my research and I sent my film to Coach Les Moss. And after sending my film, he got back in touch with me within 24 to 48 hours, told me they liked my film, explained to me how things go in Prescott Valley and how the process went and everything. And after he explained everything, he was like, "Are you still interested?" And I was like, "Yes, sir. I'm just trying to get back on the field and, trying to prove who I am and trying to prove that I can still play."
We're visiting here with Juantarius Bryant, newly signed Northern Arizona Wranglers defensive back, playing strong safety for Austin Peay University, the Governors. Now, I got a chance to read up on you today a little bit, Juantarius, and I spent a little time in Nashville myself. You used to drive from Nashville to Clarksville back and forth all the time, all in the name of football. You're a multi-sport athlete. You obviously seem like one of those go-get-it type of guys because you said just a moment ago, hey, I sent my film out. I'm trying to play some more football. I'm not done yet. What was it that drove you in that process to really keep going, maybe when things weren't as easy as they could have been, and now you've ultimately reached not the ultimate goal, obviously, because that might be the NFL, but you're well on your way. You're going to be playing professional football.
A little bit about my backstory is basically how I was raised, man. I was never raised to quit anything. I've never quit anything in my life, and that's just the type of person that I am. Coming out of high school, I was that guy in high school. Everybody thought I was gonna have all the offers in the world, and it turns out that it wasn't that way. And I knew that I wasn't done playing football, and I still wanted to play. So it kind of put me like in the same process. I wanted to play college football, and I put myself out there to play college football. And I ended up walking on at Austin Peay. And funny story about me walking on at Austin Peay. When I first walked on, I didn't know nothing about Austin Peay at first, and coaches didn't know anything about me. So I was a guy who just wanted to make it happen by any means. Not having a scholarship, being the first one in my family to attend college, it was all new to me, and I was up for the challenge because I knew that that's what I really wanted to do. And just a little bit about my backstory. Me joining the team as a walk on, like I said, coaches knew nothing about me. I went from being a guy in high school that the team depended on to just a walk on that nobody really knew much about. And I wanted to make sure I got my name out there. So I was buried on the depth chart. I wasn't used to that. So what I did was I did what I had to do on special teams. I did what I had to do on scout team. And, I made the best of that. And I didn't complain about everything. And I played the role that they gave me. And I noticed we had our first scrimmage and they had put me on punt block. And I used to wear gold cleats to practice because those were the cleats that I had. And I remember on the punt, I had blocked the punt and I took it back for a touchdown. And then the special teams coach started noticing me from there, and he had started calling me Gold Shoes. So with me being buried on the depth chart and everything, I really want to, play defense, but I'll play anywhere, to help my team win. I just made the most of my opportunities, and I became that guy on special teams. And I was like, put me on every special team we got. I'm gonna do my best. And it started out from there, and I started being special team player of the week, and things went up from there.
Just like the song says, I started at the bottom, now I'm here. That's
Yep,
that's
yes,
that's what
sir.
it worked out for you, JB. You eventually became a team captain. You earned a spot on the first team All Ohio Valley Conference squad. You helped get your team the first OVC championship in 40 years plus, and you made it the athletic director's honor roll. How gratifying was it for you, JB, to know that you started from the bottom, practically from the bottom, and you worked yourself to that level of achievement to go from the bottom all the way to where you were, and just that success that you had from the beginning when you walked on until the end when you walked off and you graduated.
It felt very I felt great, very grateful for the moment. I was cherishing the moment, and at that time, I felt like nothing could go wrong because, like you said, I had started from the bottom and I ended up on top because all the hard work that I consistently put in, all the sacrifices that I consistently put in, traveling back and forth from Clarksville to Nashville every day, just all the small things that I put in and that I sacrificed end up, working in my favor because I never gave up. And a little bit more on my backstory. I've always did, everything to, motivate my little brother, the younger ones behind me to show them that they could do anything that they put their mind to. Because, like I said, I had to start off on special teams, and as I started off on special teams, then that's the way that I got coaches to notice me. As I was being that becoming that guy on special teams, I was still buried on the depth chart at safety or at DB, at Austin P. And it's funny the way that I got my shot because I've always was a guy who prepared like I was gonna play, even though if I wasn't. So when I did get my shot, I was ready. I was like fourth string DB, and the two guys in front of me ended up getting hurt, to where coaches had no choice but to put me in. And once they put me in, I did what I needed to do. I was prepared. There was no drop off. And, I just didn't let guys get their spot back after that.
Now, my first question to you, Juantarius. First of all, do we still have the gold shoes? Are we going to see those up at the Finley Toyota Center in Prescott Valley? And have you not been? You haven't played football since 2019. Is that correct?
That's correct. I haven't played since 2019. And to answer that question, you won't see the gold shoes. I don't have them anymore. They was wore out. I had them like my red shirt freshman year as college, so those cleats got pretty wore out. But you're correct about that. I haven't played since the end of 2019. I believe our last game, my senior season, we won the conference championship, went to the FCS playoffs for the first time in school history, made it to the FCS quarterfinals. So we was basically like 2 games away from the national championship. So we end up playing all the way until like I believe it was like a week, maybe a week and a half before Christmas. So I kind of look at it as I didn't play. I played all the way to 2020, but I haven't played then. But in between those times, me getting my film out, sending them the coaches, they all had the same question: Can you still play? And I tell them, yes, I can. I've been keeping myself in shape. I've been going to workouts. I've been going to tryouts, and just been coming up short on the bottom stick of it. But I'm a guy who's not going to give up. Being a guy who's if they have to choose between the guy, I'm like in those last 2 guys that a team would choose. But some teams just went with the other guy. And, it is what it is for certain reasons. But I never gave up. I'm still in game condition. I train Monday through Friday. I don't miss workouts. I'm still in tip top shape. I still could play. And I'm happy that Coach Les Moss gave me that opportunity to be able to come in and prove myself.
How
JB, I
disciplined
can
must you go ahead,
go
Ed?
ahead,
I'm
JP. I'm
sorry.
sorry. Oh,
How disciplined must you be, Juantarius, to be able to maintain your uh, keeping in shape? Because it's not easy. I mean, I've said it a lot of times before. There's no shape like football shape, and you'll talk to basketball players. They'll tell you the same thing. There's no shape like basketball shape. But how disciplined must you be to stay in the gym and stay on task with that? Because it's so easy to say, I'm not sure if I'm going to even play. So, I might take a week off from this workout stuff. I need a break.
And exactly, you got to be very disciplined. And to my standpoint, it comes down to you got to love it, and it has to be a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle for me because I've always been the type who want to live with no regrets. So, what I can do, I could be in tip top shape and I could live with never getting a chance, but I'm in tip top shape. And if I got that chance, I'm ready. One thing I can't live with is being like, okay, I'm gonna take that week off or I'm gonna take this month off. And then next thing you know, the opportunity of a lifetime presents itself, and then boom, I'm not even ready. See, I can't live with something like that, but I could live with staying in tip top shape, being ready, and then the opportunity never comes. At least I know I tried my best and I did what I need to do if that opportunity came through.
JB, I can see why Coach Moss liked your tape. Just watching your huddle tape, your ability on that 13 minutes that I watched, your ability to get in the backfield, to get the quarterbacks, to get the to running backs, to get the wide receivers, it was just uncanny how you were just able to see holes in your vision and your ability just to get back there, dart back there, like there was nobody blocking you. How did you develop that talent and that skill and that ability to do that and get to be such a force defensively?
I kind of say I think just listening to my coaches and watching film, but I kind of say the instincts came naturally. I see things naturally, and the film you talking about right there, that's my high school tape. So imagine if that's my high school tape, how it looks now with me knowing more about the game, me being more athletic, me being stronger, me being faster. You know,
Where does that constant drive come from for you, Juantarius? You mentioned it's part of your upbringing, but there's got to be some other fire burning inside you because this game of football, it's tough. It's a physical game. It's demanding, and it'll break your heart too if you're a football player because you want to play so bad, you want to get to that next level, but you know that there's going to be more no's than there are yeses, but you just need that one yes to maybe catapult you to that next level.
yep. And like I said earlier, my little brother is he's a big drive in what I do, and me wanting to be a positive role model for him. Me and my little brother, we're 9 years apart. His father passed away at the age of 6 months. So at a young age, I had to become a father figure for my little brother. So, I've always kept it in me to keep that drive and keep going because I feel like, for one, I love the game, but I feel like if I don't keep going, I'm letting my little brother down. And that's something that I won't let happen at all.
When you look at this indoor game of football, of course, it'll be completely different than the football you're used to. The outdoor game, it's cut in half. Everything's indoors. Have you gotten yourself kind of mentally prepared? Like in about 3 months, I'm going to be playing some indoor football for a national championship organization, and the target's going to be on our back every single week, knowing that we are the champions, and everybody's got us penciled on their schedule.
Yes, sir. I thrive with having pressure, and I thrive with learning new things. If you talk to any coach who who's coached me, who's taught me, they'll tell you that I'm a smart guy. I'm smart. I'm fast. I'm physical. I learn quick. So me learning the game, I don't think that will be very tough because I'm very intelligent. And it's just my love for the game, my drive, and my drive to learn things. I don't think it will be much of a task. It's more the opportunity at hand that I want to take advantage of, and I love thriving under pressure.
Juantarius,
And
who were you? Go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So do you think the indoor football game? Do you think the indoor football game plays more towards your strengths, being that it's a 50-yard game and everything's so much faster, and it's more bang bang plays than probably what you're used to because of a shortened field?
Yes, I think it plays more to my strengths because one thing I will say is that I do love contact, and it's a shorter field. I can cover a lot of ground, and it's a shorter field that I got to cover. So I definitely think it plays to my strengths, and then, it'll be a great opportunity.
Juantarius, you had me at contact. I got to be honest with you, my friend. I love that part of the game. That's my favorite part of the game. Who were you most excited to tell once you find out that this thing was really going to happen and you were going to play professional football for the Northern Arizona Wranglers? Who were you most excited to call or text or run over to their house and say, "Hey, you're not going to believe this"?
My support system, which been my mother, my father, my younger brother, and my fiance, they've been in been my support system the whole way with me through the tough times, through the times that I was up. So they was very excited to hear that I'll be able to be back on the field because they know how hard I work. They know how I don't miss workouts, and they know how I just got that constant drive, to accomplish these goals and dreams that I actually want to accomplish.
So, JB, I would say it's safe to say we're going to have the Bryant family and your fiance. We're going to have a lot of the Bryant family in the Philly Toyota Center for some home games. They're going to make the trip from Tennessee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt.
Well, we are super excited. It's been a pleasure to meet you tonight and get to know a little bit about Juantarius Bryant. We're excited to meet you in person coming up in March, and that'll be about 10 weeks away, and we'll be getting ready to kick things off there in Prescott Valley. We open the season with 3 straight home games, so the community is obviously excited, and we're excited to hopefully run it back again for another championship season, right, Ed?
Absolutely. Why not run it back? Be repeat champions.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely right. Brand new strong safety for the Northern Arizona Wranglers, Juantarius Bryant, joining us here. Thank you so much again for your time tonight. We appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Have a happy holiday. And do me a favor and have some of that authentic Nashville hot chicken there at Hattie B's for me before you make your way here to Prescott Valley in the spring. And if it'll fly on the bird, I'd love for you to bring us some too. That'd be fantastic.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Great to meet you, my friend. Have a
thank you, brother.
We appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
you.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas and be safe.
You too, my man. Have a good day.
You
Sir,
too.
guys, man.